Hi Taurus, welcome to your What's Happening in March general reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Taurus. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. So my intentions for this reading, Taurus, is to tune in and ask Spirit what will be happening for you this month in March, what to be aware of, what to watch out for, and this can impact any aspect of your life: love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution, but whatever Spirit would like to talk about shall be said. So let's go ahead and begin your reading. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear set the energy and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull, go ahead and check the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you with me now, thank you so much for joining me here. It does help me connect with your energies. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions that have been weighing heavily on your mind, and then we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say about your month in March. What is happening, unfolding? What does Spirit want you to know ahead of time? So let's first see the general themes to your month this year. So tell me about Taurus's month in March. What is the theme for Taurus? Okay, there we go. First card out, we have Kindred Spirits. Okay. And even the letter K is sticking out to me, as in Kyle, Kim, first, middle, last initial could mean something to someone, doesn't have to be the case. So this could be friendship, this could be romance, this could be the deepening of what you have with a family member, friend, or romance. But I do feel you guys are cut from the same cloth. You guys have a soul contract with each other, and yes, soul contracts don't always have to be romantic relationships. They could be family members, friends, coworkers, anyone that is a part of your life for a reason to grow you and further you on your path spiritually. But with kindred spirits, it doesn't feel karmic. It feels happy. It feels joyful. It feels as if this is someone you can fully trust. This is someone that feels complete with you, Taurus. So this energy is coming through very strongly here. All right, tell me more about this month for Taurus in regards to this kindred spirits. Okay, so we have fear here. And it says, or number 48 with the sacred journey of markers. Oh, okay. I wonder if some of you guys, this other kindred spirit could have strong earth in their chart, another Taurus perhaps, or Capricorn, Virgo energies. I do feel, this is what I'm seeing already, and a lot of you, I feel like this has to do with love and romance, but if it's not, just make it all platonic. You're getting very, very close to someone's heart. You have opened them up in a way that they haven't been opened up in before. They feel an intimacy and a closeness with you that scares them. And maybe even for some of you guys, this is what you're feeling, right? And it's because you've been hurt before. It's because when you felt similar energies, they betrayed you, they did something to hurt you. So it's like someone here, whether it's you or them, have like built some sort of wall in, protection. But I think March, that wall is coming down, and someone is really starting to see there is nothing to fear here. That there is purpose in this, and purpose in us meeting at the time we have, having the experiences that we have with one another that brought us closer to one another. And I feel like that wall of fear that someone has put up is about to crash down, because you have provided some sort of stability in their life. They can trust you. They feel home with you. They feel like they can be themselves around you, Taurus. And they don't really feel like that. They have trust issues. Wow, okay. Let's get into the tarot. Tell me about 3 events that are happening for Taurus in March. First, we have the 5 of water. Okay, so Aries had this as their first card. If you're dealing with an Aries or if you have strong Aries in your chart, I suggest checking out the Aries reading to see if there's messages for you there. So I kind of get, yeah, 5 of earth and then 5 of air. 5, 5, 5 here. This is the process of the breakdown, Taurus, and it's going to be rough. It's going to be heavy. But I do feel, again, through this trial that is going through as the breaking, as the, you know, breaking down of someone's fear and someone's ego, it is rising someone up to this Queen of Swords status. Libra energy. Wow, I do feel, Taurus, you are completely transforming this person. Just having these feelings for you, being grounded within you. It's like they're going, I'm not going to say this is easy because I do feel they're going to first try to do their instinctual means to run or hide or to protect themselves, but they're going to see that that's not going to work. That the truth is still there of how they feel about you, the kindred spirit that they feel with you, the deepening of the bonds between the two of you that cannot be so easily broken. But 5, 5, 5 here is, this month is going to be major change in how someone behaves and how someone reacts. And this could be this person you're dealing with, or because of this person, this is what's happening with you, Taurus. But I do feel with this Queen of Air being the overall card here, the general card at the bottom of the deck, this is going to give someone new insight, new awareness that they can equip themselves with and use for further situations. But I think you are really, or someone here is going to see the truth of this partnership that, you know, maybe at first it was a lot more casual. At first, no one really had any plans about where this could go, but by the end of this month, they're going to see it very clearly here. Wow. Okay, let's get clarity on these cards here. Your birthday could be May 5th, May 15th, perhaps April 25th for some of you guys, or you've definitely been seeing a lot of 555s from the universe. This is your confirmation, Taurus, that this 555 is about to happen big time. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles in reverse for 5 of Cups. Yeah, you know, this person, when you met them, had commitment issues. The Hanged Man and the Magician. Wow, see, Taurus, with these 2 cards here, you're unlocking something within them that has taken time, that has completely shifted their perspective of what they thought love was meant to be for them, or friendship, or whatever this type of connection is. And it's transforming their inability to commit, or their belief that they could commit, and elevating them to something that is making them want to act on this, to feel a powerful force within this towards you. It's a powerful, strong, magnetic energy that they can't deny or ignore. But I feel like they're going to try to emotionally in the beginning of the month, and you're going to see that, I don't know, just the way they're going to behave, like what's wrong, oh nothing, but you can tell. You're going to pick that up from them, but that they're not ready to tell you about what is really shaking within their core of this evolution of the 10 of Pentacles in reverse that they always thought they were going to have, to the Magician that's growing inside of them through this Hanged Man era of complete transformation, of unlocking. And I think, you know, Taurus, it took through meeting you for them to finally figure that out. That, you know, a part of them that always ran from commitment, didn't want to be vulnerable, didn't want long-term. They were just afraid of being heartbroken, or they were afraid of that all just being a dream, you know? And I think through meeting you, that has shifted a lot of those beliefs that they've had. And definitely this could be someone that came from a toxic household, a divorce, unfaithful relationships within the family. That may have been a contributor to why they have these beliefs about commitment. Or maybe even some of you guys, they've been through a divorce before. Yeah, 9 of Wands. Sagittarius energy. I'm going to get all the cards out first, and then we'll do a deep dive. The High Priestess. Wow. Yeah. Spirit's not going to let them off the hook easily with this. And I do think, Taurus, they may go silent from you at first. It is not going to last. Spirit is going to give them a big wake-up call about you. Yeah. Wow. And of course, Taurus, it will be in your power of what you want to do with this. You know your situation better than I do. But I feel there's a purpose to why this is all happening. And it's going to be shown by the end of this how much they've changed. 6 of Wands. Yeah. So Leo energy here. So with the 6 of Wands, again, there's a part of themselves they wouldn't allow to come to the surface. And it's a part of really experiencing the joy of being with someone, of being able to trust someone, of holding space for someone. And I think the more they hang around you and the more that they get this upliftment from your energy, get excited about seeing you text and call and wanting to hang out, like they are starting to see that the truth of how you make them feel, regardless of what they want to be afraid of, trumps the fears and the ego that tries to restrain them from their own happiness. We could go into a whole video about why people do this. I used to study psychology a bit, and it's really interesting about self-sabotage. And but I think that you have been someone that was meant to provide them with the soul lesson on how they can open up again, how they can feel free again and be themselves and not have to deny the beauty of finding a kindred partnership. I do have to say, I feel like you're their soulmate, Taurus. And maybe in a past life, they gave you some sort of huge spiritual awakening that you're giving this person now. And that was the rebalancing of this that you guys had to go through in a past life and now in a current life here. But I also get a sense that this person has a lot of pride. And I think by that pride, it gets hurt easily or it gets bruised easily. And that's where they go into, you know, detaching and trying to walk away or trying to run away. But I think that type of reaction is being addressed very strongly here. I do feel, Taurus, without a doubt, with judgment, Spirit is giving them a big wake-up call about who you are and what you're meant to be in their life and what they could lose should they let fear overcome the love that's so strongly there. Wow. Okay. So I talked about the 5 of Cups with the 5 of Pentacles. Let's go, or with the Magician and the 10 of Pentacles and the Hangman. Let's go into the 5 of Pentacles with the 9 of Wands and the High Priestess. So yeah, with whatever they are reacting out of, you know, fear, disappointment, hurt, or they've given you that in the beginning of the month, I do feel there may be a period of silence. And I feel through that period of silence, or maybe, Taurus, you're like, you know what? Fine. You won't be hearing from me. I'm good. I'm not going to continue with this. And that's where they go through the period of loneliness, the period of sadness, seeing how much lacks in their life without you. And people will notice that they're not as happy. They're not smiling as much. They're checking their phone. They're looking at your social media, wondering what you're doing. Maybe even with the Hangman, you had to, in the beginning of the month, have to put him on timeout, right? But I feel with the 9 of Wands and the High Priestess, even if they're the ones blocking you out, Taurus, they're going to try to hold this. They're going to try out of pride and ego to, you know, hold out on this silence. But with the High Priestess, I feel the universe trying to converse with them about you, giving them signs about you, synchronicities about you, replaying memories about you over and over again. And that is the truth that they're starting to uncover, that is starting to surface here about the significance of the two of you, the significance of your soul contract. And I feel with the High Priestess, always a mysterious type of energy. And I do feel through this period of silence, they are figuring out there's just something about you, Taurus, that they still feel and always will feel strongly about, that they'll always want to give another chance, that they feel divinely directed and pushed towards, you know, towards you, really. And I feel like if you're kind of experiencing this, like, know that there is just some sort of ego death they're going through during the period of silence. And I do feel Spirit, through your own card reading, through your own meditation, through your own dreams about this person, will be confirming that, you know, this isn't over and there's more that this person is understanding and going through that you can see right now. And that this type of energy where you may feel as if they don't care, they're doing this all out of ego, even if they ghost you, Taurus, because again, their feelings are so strongly being sparked right now, and it's causing a lot of fear within the system of what they thought they were going to be the rest of their lives, the single, not having to worry about anything, especially if this is someone that went through divorce before and they swore they'd never get married again or ever be in a relationship again. You're challenging that oath they made for themselves out of, you know, pride. And so again, they're kind of just, as this breakdown happens, there's becoming a breakthrough here. But I do feel March is that period of breakdown. And so trust that the change is happening. And I feel more so that Spirit wants me to tell you about what's going on with this person, because it is going to affect, how you are going to go through March. Because there will be disappointment, there will be silence, but through this person's own realization and growth and the memories of you, like, you're not going to recognize this person when they try to come back. And I do feel like at the end of this, Taurus, they're going to be so serious about being with you in a way that you never thought they could. Because then we have the Five of Swords with the Moon in reverse and Judgment. So with the Five of Swords, I feel like, again, the silence may be continuing and your own thoughts may start to be building up. But I feel with the Moon in reverse, like those thoughts of, you know, what you're assuming is why they're not calling, texting is not the case. In Judgment, you know, this is Spirit's way of saying, trust me, Taurus, I'm letting them know. I'm letting them know this is out of your control right now. But I'm doing my part in waking this person up. And trust me when I say that their own mental struggles about this with you is really starting to get out of hand at the end of the month. And with the Moon in reverse, like, they're really realizing how much they let fear override the truth. And that's, you make them happy. That's that they're in love with you. That's that they can see themselves being with you. And I do feel for some of you guys, they're ready to break that silence either by the end of this month or in the beginning of April. And I feel with that, they will have a lot to say. And I do feel like they'll have a lot to apologize for. That they weren't in the right state of mind, clearly, with the Moon in reverse and the Five of Swords. Or maybe even there was like a group of friends around them that was like kind of dogging them for how much they cared about you, and they reacted out of that, and just really realizing that they were being, I wouldn't say unkind per se, but just not mature, not reliable, not themselves. And I feel like they've been in this era of, like, clearly even this lady's like wearing a mask, right? Like, they've been kind of acting these last few months or years of their life, even a person that they really aren't, but felt like they had to be for their own protection, for their own healing. And you're breaking that force or that wall or that mask. The face is cracking, okay? And that's what's out of control here with them. So I think you will be hearing from them end of March, early April for sure. And that's when you could put the Judgment into this, Taurus. But absolutely, I do want you to know there is a purpose to meeting this person. There is a purpose in having all of this happen with this person. And you will find out the change you've created in this person with the 555 this month for sure. And there is someone that likes to wear socks with sandals or socks and slides. It's their go-to when they go to the grocery store, around the house, whatever. Let's get some more cards. Tell me more about Taurus's life in March. Tell me about Taurus's life in March. The green man. Okay, for those of you that were kind of, I don't know, mermaid, the forces of nature favor you. Yeah, there are certain things that are working out. And I do feel through what you've done, Taurus, if you've been, there for this person, patient with this person, trying to understand this person, it will not go for nothing, even when they stop talking, texting, because you've hit a part of their heart they can't take. Because of what you've done, the good of what you've done by being there, by being a rock in their life, like this will favor you in the end. And you're deeply connected to nature spirits. And I wonder if some of you guys know that already, or you're coming to find that out, like earth magic, earth spirits, seeing a lot of animals, getting messages through, how do you describe it? Like the clouds in the sky, seeing certain shapes, or just, I'm hearing the song Colors of the Wind. I don't know if that has meant something to someone very deeply, but kind of that type of energy. You've always been connected to earth. You've always have heard guidance and seen the signs from earth elementals and whatnot. And I do feel through the month of March, you're going to be seeing those signs again, particularly a specific animal, a specific bird, a specific flower that's repeating over and over and over again. It's a message to you about what you need to be aware of that's going on and what you can't see. I'm even seeing a robin for some of you guys very particularly, but trust me, Taurus, this card is coming out to say that the forces favor you here, okay? Even when it seems not, you'll see the other side to this very soon. And someone can have ears that kind of stick out, that are kind of cute, but they kind of hide it with their hair. But all right. Or even like cartilage piercings. Tell me more about March for Taurus. Tell me more about March for Taurus. What Taurus needs to know, what Taurus needs to be aware of, be prepared for. Okay, Angel of Vision. Interesting. Someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. And someone could have blue eyes, blue contacts. But yeah, Taurus, you really, Spirit wants to confirm so fully to you. And I think, again, with the High Priestess here, your higher self, your deep intuition knows there's more to the story. But again, from this person's lack of evidence, it's easy to fall into that trap of, oh, they never really cared, they never felt the same. They're just going through some things right now, and it's things that are all because of how much you've challenged this idea of themselves or this idea of love in their life in general. And I think as you don't see that from this person, Spirit is going to reveal it to you through the continued messages, through the intuitive hunches, and from what you've been feeling a hunch of by the end of March or early April, you're going to see it fully come, and you're going to be like, I was right all along. But yeah, I just, wow, this person has cried over you, Taurus. This person gets very emotional about you, but they try so hard to hide it because it makes them uncomfortable. They're not usually the emotional type, but everything they've experienced with you and everything that's come up about you, and even their family likes you, their friends like you, it's really scaring them. But I hope they figure it out soon, because this could be something that I can see with everything changing and happening. The 10 of Pentacles can come back up in the upright. Someone may also be getting new glasses, new contacts, getting their eyes checked out even, and finding out that their vision has changed over the years. But all right, Taurus, let's go ahead and get one more card and see what your angels, your spirit guides want to say about your month in March. Anything else you need to be aware of, know about? Okay, we have Archangel Raziel with Take Your Power Back. And it says, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life, Archangel Raziel. Okay, so what this is saying to me, Taurus, very big, is that with what you can't control, the timing of this person's wake up, the timing of this person's response, how they're going to respond, all out of your control. But what you can do is, from their lack of what they're prepared for, do something to kind of distract yourself in the meantime, or just remind yourself that, you know what, this person is just, you know, completely changing, transforming, and I can sense that, I can feel that, I know that, but I'm going to still do me. And I wouldn't let their struggles impede on your happiness, Taurus. So you could still go out even if you wish they were there. You could still find something to do, go on that hike, go on that walk, go to that little town you've always been wanting to check out without this person, and find other ways where you can take some sort of control into your own hands of what is outside of your hands. And by doing that, I think you're going to feel confident in yourself, regardless of what this person could give you right now. But I think also psychically, telepathically, as I do feel you guys share that connection with the high priestess here, they're going to sense, and their higher selves are going to let them know, if you don't act soon, Taurus is going to be out, because Taurus is good. So Taurus is secure with themselves. Yes, they have feelings for you, but if you're going to make them wait forever, that's a message for them to get out. And you may regret it. So thank you, Taurus, so much for joining me for this reading. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope it gave you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to what's happening for you in the month of March. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Taurus, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Taurus.